Okay, so I have the VANKYO V600 here, and I just got this probably 2 days ago. It does come in a super cool, nice, handy little case here. Got a front pocket on it. That is a very nice extra that came with it. So let's open it up, take a look here. I'm going to do a comparison here, because here it is, still wrapped in plastic. I've taken it out one time. But let me get it set up, and I will go through what I like and what I don't like about it real quick. Alright, so right here I have the InFocus N1100. Now this is 11 years old. This came out in 2008, and it is about 2,000 lumens, 2,100 lumens I believe. I have this setting on our table right there. It's my laptop, and I am using the little foot adjuster on the front to angle it up at our screen, and you can see it on there. It's not great, but you can see it. Okay, and I am outside, and it is about 6:30 or 6:15 at night. So that is 2,100 lumens. Okay, and here this is a 2008 projector. You can buy this on eBay for right now about $30 to $50. Alright, so here's the VANKYO V600. I have my same laptop connected up to it, and here it is sitting on the same table, but in the front you'll see we only have an adjustment screw, so I'll let that all the way out until it is almost about to fall out, and it will fall out. There's nothing to stop it from falling out. Okay, I think I'm getting, oh, there it just fell out. Okay, alright, so there it is, max height that it can be, and I don't know if you can see that, but this is 5,000 lux. Okay, they don't advertise the lumens, but it's 5,000 lux, whatever that may be. Same screens connected to my laptop. It does come with a little remote control here, but let's see if we can. I can't even see the screen to choose the input. So yeah, it makes it a little difficult. So that's my first issue with this thing, is the adjustment screw does not do much. Okay, so we're there. See, you can kind of see something on the screen right there. It says no signal. Okay, I have to hold it up to, like, so I don't know if you can see it, but with the adjustment screw alone, right here is the top of the screen. So that doesn't, the adjustment screw doesn't help me any. Okay, so in order to get this to display on that screen, I have to break out my ladder. So I'm going to move this up to my ladder. Okay. Okay, so even on this ladder with the adjustment screw all the way up, it's still not displaying all the way up on the screen. I can at least see the no signal floating up there, but so we are closer. But let's see here, how do we choose? So you can kind of see a menu there. But you can clearly tell that this 5,000 lux is not 5,000 lumens, which they kind of trick you into thinking that it's 5,000 lumens, but it's not. So let's see if we can get my laptop to even display up there. Just selected VGA. Okay, and there, my laptop is showing up over there, but you can't see it very well. So this is 5,000 lux. The other projector that's sitting here is 2,100 lumens. And see, you can clearly see when I bring that 2,100 lumens over, clearly see it's brighter than 5,000 lux, whatever that may be. See that? Crazy, crazy. So, and I'm still not even at the top of the screen. So even on top of a ladder, I still have to raise it up. Top of a ladder with the screw, I still need it like up another inch before it even gets to the top of the screen. Okay, so that's my second problem with this, is I can't place it on the table. You have to have this projector pretty much perpendicular to straight in line with your screen, and that doesn't work for most people, because in order for this to work, I would either have to have this ladder here all the time, which is not going to happen, or have this projector floating at about 6 feet high straight at the screen. So that's my next biggest thing, is this is not going to work for me, and I don't know if it's going to work for too many other people. Again, 5,000 lux, whatever that is lumens. I would guess that this projector is probably around 1,500 lumens, but that's why they don't tell you that, because here is this 2008 in focus at 2,100 lumens, and it's clearly brighter than this VANKYO V600. So there's the VANKYO V600 connected to my laptop. You can kind of see some text in the middle. It's supposed to be 5,000 lux, whatever that may be. I'm going to disconnect my laptop. I'm going to connect my laptop back into the in focus, and then we're going to see it on the screen here. Boom. And then we'll move it into place, and we're going to check the source. There, oh, so there, oops, you can clearly see it says no signal. Let me get around to the source again. Searching there, boom. Clearly see that the in focus 10-year-old, 11-year-old projector, 2,100 lumens, is far brighter than this VANKYO. The VANKYO is being projected on the wall still, but you can clearly see that this 11-year-old projector that is 2,100 lumens is far brighter than this brand new 2019 V600. Okay, so those, it's not going to work for me in this scenario. I do have all this light coming in off the porch, but you can still see it, you know. And I'm going to hang some curtains like right here to darken it a little bit further, but I'm better off with this 11-year-old projector than this brand new 2019 V600. I do realize this environment is not ideal for a projector. If you get a projector that's high enough lumens, you can watch movies out here, but with the V600 it had to be pretty much entirely dark out, whereas if you get one that's a little bit stronger, 3,500, 4,000 lumens, you can you can actually watch a show when it's this light outside. So, and I will show you. All right, so here, still out here, still in the 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock range. Here I have a projector that's rated, I think it's 4,500 lumens. It is a Epson 1985 is what the model number is, and I believe it's around 4,500 lumens. So you can see, you can clearly watch a show right now when it's with all this light coming in. So I had high hopes for the VANKYO V600, thinking 5,000 lux was bright. It's not bright. So again, and this is I'll put on a screen that I bought off of Amazon. I'll put it down in the link below. It's indoor outdoor screen. Just stretch it and hang it up, and that's what I did. So there you go. Okay, so here we are inside. Have the projector sitting on my dining room table, and it is being thrown across to the wall. It's probably about 7 feet away from the wall, so the picture's not going to be that large. But again, see here we're almost, we look directly from this projector straight across, and this is again with the front adjuster screw all the way up. So you get very little leeway. You gain very little by using this leg. So you'll almost have to always put something else up on top of that, because it doesn't work very well. So I think they could have made that a little bit more useful, because right now it is of very little help at all. So let me get something to prop it up so we can get it up on the screen a little bit better, up on the wall, and then I'll go over a couple of the features. Alright, so here it is up on the wall. And like I said, we're about 8 feet away. And another thing that, this is the focus, the front reel, and you push it back and forth. And then this one is your keystone correction. And another issue I have with this is if you get the center in focus, then your edges are out of focus. So, and the only way to almost fix that is, again, if your projector is 100% perpendicular to the wall, you can kind of get everything back into focus all at the same time. But it has to be perfectly straight across from the wall before you can do that. So there, that's pretty good. But again, I'm holding it up off the table about 2.5, 3 feet in order to do that. So in order to get a perfect picture from this thing, it really has to be floating in midair. And I don't know how you would possibly do that. So let me set it back down here. And then the second little wheel here is for keystone correction. It doesn't do a whole lot. It just like, and you notice the more you do that, it really makes it out of focus down there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not a digital, and it's kind of just distorting the image a little bit. So I would really recommend avoiding using that at all. And for some reason, it made my laptop go into 4:3 mode, which I don't know why, but could be my laptop, so we'll blame it on my laptop. So it does have a little fan noise. You notice it a lot more inside than outside, but I will give it a plus that the built-in speakers were very good. I was really surprised with the sound that came out of this this projector. So the speakers, I give it a plus. You know, that's one of the good things I do like about this. Not much else, I guess. So I am in a lit room here. I did close the blinds a little bit because there was a little bit too much light, but I'll go ahead and open them up. There you go, you get a little bit of washed out screen. You can go in and adjust some settings in the menu as far as picture mode. It has standard. You can go through soft, user, vivid. I don't know if there's a huge difference. You can reduce the display size if you want to do so. You can adjust it here. You can go from 75% up to 100% in 1% increments. So that's kind of handy if you have to put your projector further away than you'd like and the picture's a little bit bigger than you needed. You can adjust it this way. I do like that feature. That is helpful. So we're back to 100%. Remote's okay. It has a volume here up and down on the remote. You can change the input here. I do like the fact that one of these USBs is 5 volts, so you can power your Chromecast or your Roku or your Amazon Fire Stick. That is very helpful. It has 2 HDMIs. It does have a place for a memory card here and audio, video, and headphones. That is about it. It does come with a lens cover, but you have to screw the lens all the way in order to put it on, which is okay, I guess. So we are back. Again, not super bright because we do have some lighting coming in the window. We do have the light on in this dining room. Go ahead and turn the light off on the dining room. Now, if you're going to use this inside and you can somehow magically make it float in midair from where you want to project the image, I think it's a pretty decent pick. But I think you might be better off going on eBay and finding, just searching for any projector that has more than 2100 lumens or around that, and you're going to do better off, because that InFocus, that 11-year-old InFocus projector I had outside, it has a much better picture. It's still HD. It is only 720. It does like 10 something by 768, 1024 by 768, I believe, but it is 11 years old. You can find a lot newer projectors, a little higher lumens than this for about around the same price or even less. So I would keep searching if I was you. This one is going back. Not happy with it for the price. So it's around 250 normal price. They had a lightning deal for around 210, and I still don't think it's worth $210. So I'm going to keep searching for a projector that meets my needs. But I couldn't find a lot on this one before I bought it, as far as how bright it was and how efficient it was. So I'm making this video, hopefully this will help somebody out. I did contact VANKYO about the issues that I was having, and they really admitted that the front screw, the adjustment screw, is pretty much useless, and that you really need to be perpendicular with your screen. So there's no real adjustment there. They would never disclose the lumens, no matter how many times I asked, and they just stuck with their 5,000 lux. So they said that's what people want to know, is how many lux. And if you look at any major brand projector, they're all listed in lumens, so I don't know why they chose to go by lux, because it makes the projector sound brighter than it actually is. But if I had to guess, this one would be, it's definitely less than 2100. I would say maybe 12 to 1500 lumens. So you can make your own decisions on if you think this is going to work out for you. Me, for the money, I'm going to send it back and find something else. So hope this helps you out, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe. More videos coming soon. Thank you. There are a couple things I did like with the VANKYO. The speakers, the internal speakers, I thought were really good. We watched a little bit of some shows the other day, and the sound was coming out of the speakers was really impressive. I do like the little carry bag. That's a nice little touch. And we did watch a little bit inside the other day, and even out on the back porch, and the picture did seem to be pretty clear and crisp if you had it right directly perpendicular with the screen. So it's not all bad, but I think there are better options out there if you're looking for a cheap projector.